tired of streaming. Gotta test these decks. Oh, I see.
So I am live now. I'm gonna keep this short. A fellow streamer, Caronalitevirus, you might have guessed, said he's gonna raid as he goes to bed, and I just finished a little bit of deck construction, so I want to test out these decks real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna raid your channel, and then let's see play whatever you're just building, and I'll sit and watch it too. So.
Cool.
So you actually will get like 3 or 4, I think, because you'll get.
Oh, you're hearing his channel, and I was talking to his channel as if we're on OBS. We're not in a call together. He's just. I'm still listening in on his channel. I do need the space between the brackets, though, right? Whoa.
What's up, Jarson?
I can hear them talk and everything, which is nice. Thank you.
Yep.
I was part of the raid on my own channel. This is weird. Alright.
Nope, I fixed it.
What is that shit? Just...
Did you guys know you can hold R1 to open the book faster? I did.
No, you did, we forgot. God.
Am I not live? What's going on? This is weird.
Oh, is this your way? Yeah, it is.
Okay, we are live, and now I'm listening to my own stream. This is weird. What's up, guys? Welcome. Alright, I'm not normally on the receiving end of a raid, so this was a little bit weird. Also, I was in the chat, so it's a little bit awkward. But yeah, I was doing a bit of deck construction as I was listening to Corona there. And I'm using a new platform for streaming. I'm using the OBS. And it's hiding. It's being difficult. Give me just a sec. Oh, it's docked. I see. Okay. It's like fit to the side of my screen. Okay, so I normally use OBS. Chat is... Where's chat? I normally use the regular OBS, not Streamlabs OBS. So forgive me as I take a minute here. This is a little different. Can I just... stretch this over, or make it not docked? Okay, there we go. I've stretched it over now so that I can see the chat clearly as I normally do. And let me just make sure all my windows are in my right places. Okay, so this is what I was working on as I was listening to Corona. Actually, I'm still working a bit here, but let me just show you what I've got. So he mentioned the Embercleave and the Annex combo, so immediately I went to my Red Wind deck and I slotted in the Annex. I only have the one Embercleave though, so that's not super sugoi, but you know, I'll get another Mythic Rare soon. Oh, and the Mythic Rare I got out of those packs, hold up, I actually slotted into another deck I was working on over here. This is the Mythic Rare Wild that I traded in from those packs I got from you, man. It's Athrio's Shroud Veiled, and I really like the effect of this card. He's a god, so he's got that indestructible, and as long as the devotion is less than 7, he's not a creature. So at the beginning of your end step, you put a coin on a target creature. Whenever that creature dies or is put into exile, you get control of it. It comes back to the battlefield under your control, which is so much fun. I love shenanigans like that, and I'm excited to make this deck work. It should be ready to run. Hopefully it's good. We'll see. So I do have a Red Wind deck, and I do have a Gruul deck, which I've called Grumgully's Riot. Basically, it's a non-human tribal taking advantage of Grumgully, the legendary creature's effect. Whenever you drop a non-human creature, they enter with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. Now I call it Grumgully's Riot because I paired that effect with Riot. Riot, if you don't know, lets you choose. When you drop a creature, they get either a +1/+1 counter or haste. So these creatures are coming in absolutely definitely with a +1/+1 counter, and my choice of an additional +1/+1 counter or haste. I also have some heavy hitters like Wildborn Preserver, who just pumps himself infinitely whenever I play a non-human creature. Again, non-human tribal is important here. But enough about that. I want to go over here to this brand new deck, Gruul Adventure. So the idea behind this deck is you're going to use the Edgewall Innkeeper and cards with Adventure to get card draw. Then you're going to play powerful cards like Questing Beast, which I don't have any copies of unfortunately, and slap Embercleave on that bad boy. And basically just win off of the heavy aggro. What's the term for ramping? You're going to win off of ramping, the heavy aggro, and having big creatures to throw at their face. I'm kind of slapping this together because I don't have a lot of the cards that I need. Like over here you can see I don't have the Fervent Champions, I don't have Pelt Collectors, I don't have Bone Crusher Giants, I don't have Questing Beasts, I need that second Embercleave. But enough about what I don't have. I'm going to show you what I do have. What I'm working here is Edgewall Innkeeper along with the Adventure Synergy for card draw. I'm going to have Pelt Collector because he is a non-human, and he gets big whenever a creature enters or dies if it was bigger than him. He also gets Trample if he's 4/4, if I'm reading that right. Barge In I personally like because I ordinarily run... I forget what it's called. Let me pop over to my Red Winds deck. Or no, actually it should be right here. No, these are 2-drops. I'm looking for a 1-drop. Oh, there it is. Infuriate. I normally run Infuriate, which is an instant for +3/+2 until end of turn. However, Barge In has that non-human tribal effect on it, which I feel fits better in this deck. If we go over here, you see I got Archers, Beasts, Centaurs, Druids, Dwarfs. I got all kinds of things. I only have 2 humans. In fact, let's go find those 2 humans. Oh, no, wait. It's the Edgewall. Never mind. He gets to stay. So, Barge In is super good because we are running a non-human tribal. Of course, we got Shock, Lava Coil so that we can burn things down. I personally really like Rosethorn Halberd. I think if you're running the right tribal, non-human, this can be a really powerful card because it equips when it enters. So you're getting a 1-drop, pretty decent equipment that immediately attaches to one of your non-human creatures. Otherwise, the equip cost is 5, but we're not going to worry about that. So yeah, thank you all for rating, I should say. What's up, H. Farley, Coronalite? If you're tired, man, you feel free to go right to bed. I'm going to be talking for a bit. And MTG Bear, yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you later, man. And let's see who else is here. Dylan Will 500, Lurks, welcome back. That's a regular of mine. And Scum Shop, how do you do? So let's see, what's next? Rimrock, of course. He's pretty good aggro as a 2-drop with the Adventure. Actually, with that, I think I can afford a few less Barge-ins. And then we have the Paradise Druid for the Mana Dork. I personally feel like Paradise Druid is maybe not the best pick. I feel like we could do Rosethorn Acolyte instead, since it does give us an extra adventure. However, the difference being this is a 3-drop and that's a 2-drop. This one also has hexproof so long as it's untapped, so maybe we sideboard one, see how it feels, and then switch them out as needed. Naturally, we'll be keeping all 4 Wildborn Preserver. I'm lucky to have the full playset. Return of Nature is going to be especially powerful in the new block, now that we've returned to Theros, I think. It is essentially, I've said this before, it's essentially better Naturalize. So this card reads exactly the same as Naturalize, except it has 3 effects written on it. You get to destroy target artifact, or destroy target enchantment, or exile target card from a graveyard. Those last 2 effects, again, very powerful in the Theros block. I'm excited to see it. Cindervines is not really necessary. We're going to actually sideboard that. That is, whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, they take 1 damage. You can also sack it to destroy an artifact or enchantment, which is going to be powerful in both the Theros block and the Eldraine block, I believe. And then they take 2 damage. It is sideboard because we don't know that we're going to see spellbooks. So if they do have a spellbook deck and they try to match our creature aggression with good control, instants, and sorceries, then we're going to shut that down with Cindervines. Domri's Ambush is too good to pass up. It's in the right colors. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control, and then it fights. No, it doesn't fight. That's the important bit of text there. It doesn't fight it. It just deals damage without taking damage itself. As a 2-drop sorcery, it could be better at instant speed, but there's a lot going on in this card, and I really like it. I just drew a Phoenix of Ash tonight off of those 2 packs, or 6 packs I got from Caronalite, and I really like it, so it's going in the deck. It is a non-creature, so why not? Love Struck, I really ought to have more of. It's unfortunate that I don't. The adventure is really good, but, you know, whatever. Grumgully I already explained. Gruul Spellbreaker is really good. Riot and Trample, and it has Hexproof so long as it's my turn. 3/3, it's right on curve, and with those extra abilities, it's tasty. I like Skewer the Critics. I don't know that it's going to work in this deck. Rhythm of the Wilds is really good. Creature spells can't be countered, so if we're playing against blue counter decks, nope, they can't. Non-token creatures also have Riot, so anything with Riot already on it is going to have double Riot. That's right, you can get Riot twice on the same card. So for example, Gruul Spellbreaker would enter with a +1/+1 counter on it, and haste if it has a double Riot, and if Grumgully is on the field as well, he gets another +1/+1 counter. You get all things. On that note, I really should add more Riot creatures to this deck, I think. Sunder Shaman's really good. Can't be blocked by more than 1 creature, which is the antithesis to, or the inverse of Menace, I think. It's kind of weird. But as a 5/5 4-drop, it's pretty good, can't be ignored. And whenever it deals damage to a player, destroy target artifact or enchantment that player controls. Again, really powerful in the previous blocks. So code you got from me was a pre-release box. Oh yeah? I missed the pre-release myself. My mic is... I didn't realize how sensitive my mic is. It's picking up on the chips. I have a very low voice, so it has to be sensitive. Oh, no problem, man. I got 6 cards out of the 1 pack. That was way more than I was expecting. Plus, I got my Mythic Rare Wild. I don't know what was up with that first code, but don't even worry about it. So, we still need to remove a couple of cards. Cosmotronic Wave is in there for the win. It would have also been 6 packs. Yeah, but like I said, I got more than I was expecting. It was a good get. Thanks, man. Cosmotronic Wave is going to tap down all their creatures so that we can swing in for the win. Nikia of the Old Ways is maybe not necessary. You can't cast non-creature spells. Whenever you tap a land for mana, add 1 mana of any type that land produced. So it essentially doubles our mana production. I do have a lot of creatures. I might just remove her. I don't know. We'll see. Escape to the Wilds is a personal favorite of mine. Again, this is a big swingy play that is maybe not the most competitive card to play, but I personally really enjoy playing it because it's fun. You exile the top 5 cards of your library, and you may play those cards until the end of your next turn. But you do still have to cast them. Play is cast and pay the mana cost you play as normal, so at the regular speeds and all that junk. You also may play an additional land this turn. So, there's a lot going on with this card. It's big, it's swingy, and I love it. If it goes off and it gets you the things you need, it's going to win the game for you. Ravager Worm. He big boy, he got Riot. When it enters, it fights a target creature you don't control, or you can destroy target land with an activated ability that isn't a mana ability. I'm not really sure when we're going to put that one to use, but he's a big boy and he got Riot, so I like. Sorry the first code didn't work. Would have been 6 more packs. Any more of these that I get would only be 1. Oh, I see. So because it was a pre-release box, it was 6 packs per code. You win them at the local GameStar, 1 pack per code. Yeah, I like Escape. Yeah, I remember. I was listening in. You said your local shop does standard for free, which gives you lots of opportunities to play competitively and to get those prize packs. I like that, man. My local card shop, they do charge, and I haven't played Paper in a while, because I'm not good with budgeting. I have expensive hobbies, and yeah, anyway. Oh, you like Escape to Wilds. I thought you meant the new mechanic, well, new mechanic in Theros. I do like Phoenix of Ash because it has the escape, and it gets that +1/+1 counter. Flying in haste is good. It's a really good card, an independent card, and I'm not doing anything with cards in my graveyard anyway, so I might as well. So we do need to get rid of 2. And I'm thinking we need to keep the adventures. Let's look at heavy cards. Do we really need the Ravager Worm? He's our big boy. Well, he's only a 4/5. For 6, we might have to drop him. And I'm not sure about Nikya either. I can't cast non-creature spells whenever I tap for land. I'm not sure about either of these. Like I said, this isn't really strong competitively. I like it personally. And Nikya limits us from casting non-creature spells, but it is a creature-heavy deck, so I'm not too worried about that. As far as non-creatures go, we have 19. That's a third of our deck. She would prevent us from casting Embercleave, but ideally we have that out before she even drops. Let me see what else I have. You know what? Maybe I don't need 4 shocks. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Yeah, that's just fine. Alright, I'm gonna save this. No longer a work in progress. I mean, it is still a work in progress. I've got that down here because there's plenty of cards I'm missing. Like, the Questing Beast is the box art, but I don't even have Questing Beast. What else was I putting together as I was watching? Anyway, I got really excited because I'm always looking. Red Winds for Torbaba here. My Red Winds deck is sort of how I get to gold in ranked every season. It's a quick and easy way to do it. It's very low IQ, and I enjoy playing Red Winds. My true colors are Dimir, however. That's my favorite deck right there, but it's not very strong competitively, so you know, I mean, I gotta play the cards that I love to play, I gotta have fun, but I also have to win. And I really enjoy Grumgully's Riot, but again, it's not very competitive. So I'm kind of always looking for upgrades, making this deck better. And I think the synergy between red and green is really powerful, and I think this makes for an even better competitive deck, so long as I start grinding out those wild cards for, at the very least, the Questing Beast and a second Embercleave, I think is what I'll make my goal now. Oh, and probably the Shock Land. I already have one, but a second couldn't hurt. So I'll need like, I'll need like 3 more mythic rares for this, as well as a rare. Oof. Actually, I could use several rares because the Pelt Collector is going to help a lot, as well as the Bone Crusher Giant, as well as the Love Streak. I get that it's good. I don't think it's rare good. Uncommon, maybe? Because there are a lot of really powerful cards at Uncommon. So, let's go test this out. Yeah. Dude, I spend so much time in the deck builder, I don't even remember how to play the game anymore. Where do I go for that? What is my rank right now? I'm only silver? Alright, yeah, sure, let's take it into ranked. And check real quick who's still around. Oh, just about everybody's still here. Thank you guys for sticking around. I mentioned this on Caronalite's stream. I am actually pretty tired. I stayed up way too late last night. Holy crap, did I miss followers? Guys. Alright, let me play this match. I'm gonna thank everybody who just followed. It looked like 3 or 4 of you. But I can't even process now. Why do you do this? Why do you do this to me? This is a bad hand, right? Isn't this a bad hand? That's slightly better. Okay. get rid of the second Rimrock. I don't need all that. I don't have a one rock, so let's tap. Alright, let me double check what's going on here. There should have been... Is the alert box not active? I didn't get the alert sound. Huh. There should be stuff like that. Give me a second. New followers, new donations. Where's the alert box at? Well, I'm sure you guys saw it, but I didn't get the alert sound or anything, so I'm a little confused. Start ramping or start aggro? Let's start ramping. Let's see. It says Caronalite raided with a party of 4, and 20 minutes ago, I've been talking the entire time. I look like an ass. Alright. So, H. Farley, thank you for the follow. Dylan Will 500, you as well. And MTG Bear, thanks very much, guys. I get to bump the follower count up. I'm now at 24. Excellent. Give me just a sec to do that. Never mind, I don't have the follower account set up on the Streamlabs OBS. But I will be sure to mark it in the other OBS. And yeah, let's see. What is that? I cannot shock that in, but that's okay. Can I tap this down? Yeah, I can tap this down for 1 mana of it. So let's go ahead and do this. Snap it over here. And then we can play the Rimrock as well, or how does that work? Oh, I can play his adventure, I see. I kinda goofed there, just a bit. I like escape, yep, got both, get going bro. Have the same problem. Yeah, well, I'm used to hearing the follow, like the alert box go bring or something, but I guess I just missed it. I was really going there for a second. I do ramble. As you said, you have that problem too. And my brother, sort of as a backhanded compliment, he said, your ability to monologue for hours at a time is impressive, or something, right? No, buddy, you don't want to swing. I'm gonna punish a lot. One damage in the air. What will I do? Can't Embercleave quite yet. But I can do this. Next. Yeah, that's good. Oh no, wait, I should have held that for shock. In fact, I knew I should have held that for shock. Why? It's late, guys, I'm sorry. Who, me? Yeah, I thought, Corona, I thought you were saying that you tapped.
I am a scion of Clovis, the furious god of fate.
This one's new to me, guys. Is his hair two-tone? Am I seeing that?
Clovis, show me my path.
Put that card in your hand. Okay, so wait, he's a white-green... Tamio? Am I thinking of that correctly? He's a white-green Tamio? Exile target creature enchantment you don't control until target enchantment you control leaves the battlefield. Ha. Return all enchantment cards from the graveyard to the battlefield. Interesting. Okay. Hang on. Some there. Some the rest down there. Actually, wait, the Embercleave is going to be down to a 3-drop, but I won't have the mana. Huh. If I attack with 1, it's going to be a 5-drop, and I still won't have the mana. Okay, no matter what I do, the math is not good. Your game volume is louder than you. It's hard to hear it. Turn it down from Arena settings. That's the thing, though. I already did. You see, the master volume is at like 30%. It's just that I had my headphones turned up too loud. I apologize that I missed the notification, guys, but I did thank all of you. And yeah, we're well on our way to affiliate now. Corona, you and I are like neck and neck, man. I'm glad to see that we're right at the same level. And it feels good. It feels good to be, like you said, on your own stream. It feels good to be networking, building the community, building the game up and everything, and sort of stretching for our goal together. It's a sense of, I guess, camaraderie, would you call it? But we could make it a rivalry. We could race to 50 if you want. Bit of an absolute madman that way. What is this card? When it enters battlefield, look at the top 7 cards in your library, reveal an aura, put it in your hand. So he likes his scry effects. Whenever an aura you control becomes attached to a creature, you create what's he got? Okay. We're doing it. The challenge is average viewer. I can't talk because it's so late, I'm sorry. The challenge is average viewers. So for me, time is that much. I always stream when I get off. Or the active. I was going to say the active myself. Whenever I get off work in the evening, my hobby is video games, so I'm always playing when I get off of work every single day, and I figure, hey, I might as well turn the stream on and be live, because it's more fun for me to have the audience joining in. Whether they're participating or not, I just genuinely enjoy the experience of streaming. So the time is not an issue, it's the number of followers and it's the active viewers. Twitch has got some weird, so if someone is watching my stream but the stream is muted, they don't count as a viewer. And another milestone is active chatters, which is strange to me. I have to have people engaged in the chat. I have to have them talking, whether that's talking to me or talking amongst themselves. But I feel like a lot of the streams I have, I'll notice there's a disproportionate number of people in chat. There'll be like 6 or 7 people in chat, if I'm lucky. If I'm streaming for like 4 hours or more, I'll get like 6 or 7 people in chat. But no one is talking. And the viewer count is at like 1 or 2. And I'm like, come on, I gotta have the average viewership. So I feel like those people just have the stream open but muted, and they're not really engaged in the channel, which hurts, because I'm working up to that path of affiliate, and I'm not getting credit for the people who are in my chat. That's right, man. We just keep doing it. We plug away every day, do the networking, do the daily grind, until it works. That was a bad hand. That was a very bad hand. I don't like this hand any better, but we'll keep it. Goodbye, Nikya. Yeah, goodbye, Nikya. Last stream, I think you were up to 6, maybe? I'm not sure. I saw a couple of people who usually join my stream there. And I got distracted with the deck building, so I'm not 100%. worried about Burb. Unless he drops a, drops the Pride Mate. Whew, guys, after this match, I am gonna get myself some water. Cause if nothing else, I'm gonna need a drink at least. Since I was up late last night, and I'm, apparently I'm up late again. So, yeah. I'm not worried about Burb. I'm good for Yan Prop. I don't have the colors for Sunder Shaman. So, let me do Second Paradise. And I need both of those. I need both of those. Yeah. Target, but I do need both. Oh, wait. Yeah, I probably could have swung with it. Yeah, of course. And I wanted to mention, Caronalite, before you go, if you need help setting up your stream or anything, man, I can just talk you through some things that I know and maybe learn a thing or two from you as well. The software is strange to me, at least for the Streamlabs. You seem to know more about it. I can help you out with like chat commands, and I just set up Nightbot myself. So yeah, man, we'll talk. Like, stay in touch. Maybe first raid this group to some random. Oh, about that, I don't know that you can raid once you've joined my channel. I think that I'm in charge of it. I'm not clear on how that works. Like I said, frick, whose turn is it? No, I didn't want black. Like I said, Twitch likes to split hairs on some of the technical stuff, so I'm really not 100% on how that goes. Like, when I say they split hairs over technical stuff, I'm talking about, like, how we were just discussing, like, active chatters and average viewers, and whether they count as viewers or not, if they're muted, or if they're chatting or not. It's weird. I don't understand the science behind it. But at least on my end, with OBS, I can share what I know. Anyway, okay, and good night, Corona. I'll catch you next time, man. Where am I? What am I doing? Try raiding Mad Mac. Okay. So, after this match, guys, we're gonna raid Mad Mac. I'm gonna grab a drink, and we're gonna attack Mad Mac. We're gonna say, hey man, what's up? And check out his stream and what he's got going on. I got... Wait, where did my thing go? Oh, alright. I've got 9 on the board. I could have used Cosmotronic Wave to kill that and swung for 9, but about that. So that is going to eat my reds. Flying in haste. But hey, we have a flyer, so let's go over his head, yeah? And we can still play the Cosmotronic Wave thanks to the Paradise Grid. Yeah, you're welcome, Corona. And, no problem. This easy peasy, man. We got the net thing down. dude. He still, he doesn't have anything in the air? Okay. Guys, I might have accidentally made a powerful deck. It's only silver rank, so I'm not too excited, but I might have accidentally made a powerful deck. Okay, so it's 1 in the morning. I have work at 9 hours, so we're gonna go raid Mad Mac. Stick around, y'all, for just a few seconds longer. And off we go. Oh, and of course, thank you all for tuning in. Catch me next time. Ugh.